Hi, I'm Tom Cruise, and welcome to the Graham Norton Show.
It's Tom Cruise night, everybody. Yeah. In the building. Very excited to have Tom back on the show. Actually, how annoying is this? We've just missed Tom Cruise Day. We have, this is true. In Japan, the 10th of October is officially Tom Cruise Day. It is. I mean, I feel awful. I didn't give him a card or anything. You think, what an honour to have a day named after you. I wonder how people would celebrate a Graham Norton Day. Every day is Graham Norton Day. Now, Tom joins us at a very exciting time in American politics. This week saw the last of the big presidential debates in Las Vegas. There they are in Vegas. Do you think, wouldn't it be great if they'd wandered into the wrong room and got married? You both lose. Trump, of course, had his own hotel to stay in. Lucky him. Mind you, he had to stay in a standard room. Yeah, Hillary had already booked the presidential suite. From my mouth to God's ears. Now, here's Trump turning up at the debate with his children. There they are. Ivanka Trump, Tiffany Trump, Trumpety Trump, somebody Trump. I don't know. Anyway, there they all are. 5 little Trumps, followed by a big orange. It's happened to the best of us. And let's get some guests on! Later, we'll have music from the mighty Kings of Leon! Yeah! Yeah! But first, she's given us some of TV's funniest characters, from foul-mouthed Nan to schoolgirl Lauren, and my bumper, Jess I Am. It's Captain Tate, everybody! Wow! I haven't seen the full gown. I know. It is so exciting. You've seen them. You've seen them back there. He's back there. From talented Mr. Ripley to Gold Mountain and Sherlock Holmes. Now he's playing the young Pope. Praise be, it's Jude Law, everybody! Velvet. Welcome, Velvet. Very nice. Lovely to see you. Have a seat, too. Catherine Jude. This actress rose to fame on TV's How I Met Your Mother, and now she's in the action-packed thriller Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. It's Cobie Smulders! Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. For the first time. Have a seat on the couch. Cobie Smulders.
Thank you.
And Jack Reacher's here. Yes, it's the biggest movie star in all the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tom Cruise! It's your fourth time. It never gets old. It never gets old. It's Tom Cruise. It's exciting. It's exciting. So you're all very welcome. Very, very welcome to the couch, but especially Tom. No, you're all very welcome. You're very welcome. No, that I mentioned in the thing, the Tom Cruise Day. Is that a real thing?
Yes.
And what happens?
I don't really know.
You haven't been yourself.
No, I haven't been able to make it. It was just came up, and they just named a day after me. I just felt very honored. You know, it was after I did Last Samurai.
Oh, of course.
Yes, I did Last Samurai, and it was something that we brought kind of Bushido back into their culture, and something that they didn't really know a lot about, and something that we studied, and so they started studying their own culture again in schools, and it's really wonderful.
And now there's a Tom Cruise Day.
I feel very honored.
You must get half price somewhere or something.
No,
There must be discounts available. And Cobie, it's hard for you. You've just spent so much time with Tom. You've been working with Tom, but do you?
So much time. So much time.
But I liked at the end of filming, Cobie wrote a tweet that sort of summed up her experience on the film. So much fun making Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise, but so much running, Tommy. Just so much running.
So much running.
There is a lot of running.
He was so fast, and he would kind of give me too.
Yeah.
If I wasn't keeping up, so I was very determined to at least look like I could keep up.
She
with him.
kept up.
Yeah. But no, but
I'd be behind her, going, go. Arms.
Like,
'Cause I want her to look,
knees.
like knees, like to look perfect.
Well, no,
Yeah.
because you have the famous movie
Because he
ride.
looks perfect.
No, and I was watching and I could see you had gone to the Tom Cruise School of Movie Running.
I did.
It was...
I have my diploma. I'm a graduate.
Yeah, she's a graduate.
Yes.
She got her bachelor's.
Yes.
Because Catherine, famously, you were the runaway bride in Doctor Who. Now, did you get special coaching? Did you get special, or was it just kind of?
Did you also go to the Tom
do some
Cruise
British
School of
running?
And I was running against David Tennant, he's a whippersnapper. He can like run like that, and he always used very, very kindly, which doesn't sound like you were afforded the same hospitality. David used to factor in reasons to stop so I could catch up.
Jude, I don't think of you as a runner.
Thanks, Dan.
I'm trying to think.
I'm not really in the right company to boast about.
Have I seen you running?
East London. You should saying, don't you have to run in East London?
I run from everyone.
Yeah.
Jude. I've done a bit of running in my time. I'm trying to think. I had to run once in character. I was playing this guy who was out of prison, and so I put on a bit of weight for the part, and I was wearing these skin-tight trousers. And we decided for some reason that he would wear these huge, like, Cuban heel boots, and running in those. Were you running in heels?
No, thankfully.
No, you see, I was running in heels, so I had an excuse.
You ran in heels.
Well, yeah,
It's really divided the couch. It's divided the couch. Heels, no heels.
These are snakes.
From here,
No
with-
heels.
Yeah.
Heels,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fast.
Heels.
Heels.
And Jack Reacher, it's lots of action, lots of fights, lots of stunts, and we rarely hear about you getting injured, but apparently in the first Jack Reacher, you did hurt your foot.
Yes.
There's more to this story, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And anecdote.
Okay, thank you. So, when you're kicking someone in the in movies, they wear a leather strap that they put in one shoe, and it goes up all the way down through their groin, all the way down to the other. And there's a leather strap there so that you can really give them one,
I never knew that.
I know. It's an old cowboy thing they developed so that they could do the kick in the and Newman did it for Butch Cassidy, Sundance Kid. So they pulled the strap out for the kick, and I ended up having to do it like almost 50 times. And my foot was swollen for a week from kicking him in the I never thought of all the stunts I've done. I know.
Being the guy who swelled Tom Cruise's foot.
Yeah. He would stand there with the strap like this, and of course we had to warm up, you know what I mean? So I had to get the angle right, and I just kept kicking him in the and I was like, didn't we get this? Because my foot is killing me.
All right, Tom and Cobie, they're here with Jack Reacher, the new Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. It's out everywhere now. The thing is, Jack Reacher books, I think, am I right in thinking there's 20 Jack Reacher books?
Yeah, he's coming up with his 21st
Yeah.
next month,
Yeah,
I think.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is book 18, which seems quite random to pick, just go to the shelf and pick 18. So how does that happen?
It's random.
Okay. Just threw dice.
Yeah, it's just the story. There were so many of them, and it just seemed like a nice one to go to because of the relationship that he has with the Major, who's played by Cobie. She has Reacher's old job, and he goes back to take her out on a date, basically, because he's intrigued by... She's helped him at the beginning of the movie,
Yes.
intrigued. And,
Well, she gives
and then
good phone. She gives good
yes,
phone.
it's
Give
very
good phone
excellent
talk.
on the
Great
phone.
phone talk.
Excellent on the phone.
Yeah.
And then a whole journey ensues with corruption, and
Yeah.
he gets drawn into the story, and there's lots of beatings. And
Have you read all the
Yes.
Jack Reacher books?
Yeah.
Have you read all of the books? Really?
Of course he has. He's Tom Cruise.
So have I. Every single one. And they were all enjoyable. It's very hard to choose
Did you
a favorite.
read Never Go Back?
I read.
Did you read
I
that
read
book?
that one.
Did you read
I
the
did
book?
read ours. I read ours.
You read
yes.
the script. I'm saying the
I read
book.
the script and the book.
Did you?
And all the other books. As well, because I'm a committed actor to my craft. And thank you for the job.
No, but so as you say, Jack Reacher, he's on the run, but Cobie, you're with him the whole way. You're kind of,
Yeah, we're sort of paired together, and because our characters are both used to being in command, it's a pairing that is quite awkward at first.
Two commanders.
Two commanders.
But
As you can tell, two commanders. On the road.
But what's good is because there is that kind of frisson romance, but there's no sense of damsel in distress. It's very, you're both on it.
No, she's just as bright and tough as Reacher, and he's a great character. You crushed it, I have to say.
So.
This is just popped into my head. In the movie, I don't think I've ever heard in an American movie anybody call anyone else a That seems to be a very British... Is that a very British thing?
I think it is a British thing, but it rolled off the tongue very easily.
Yeah.
So, I think
She said it very easily.
Yeah, you said it a few times.
She said it a few times, didn't she? It was like, as a matter of fact, she ad-libbed a couple of times.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
I was like, really?
yeah. Yeah, I guess we say it quite a bit.
Yeah, no, I just never heard an American say it before. I mean, I say it all the time. Now, Tom Cruise, every time you're here, I sound like your mother because you do the stunts, and I worry for you. I just think, stop now, luck running out. You know, there's only so many times you can do these crazy things. Like the last Mission Impossible, you learned how to hold your breath underwater. Yes. Tell the people how long. This is incredible. How long could you hold your breath for underwater?
6.5 minutes.
Good, right?
Yeah. Those takes underwater, because it took from the time you get rid of the regulator, get rid of the bubbles, get on the side, and we wanted to do it in one shot. So they were very, very long shots. So these takes took, you know, I'd have to hold it consistently, you know, safely up to 4 minutes almost for every take.
Almost to the point of why bother? Yeah.
I know, but we were committed. Everyone was there. The camera was set up. I'm just like, what am I going to say? It was too late to say no.
How is that possible? Is it circular breathing? Do they do that? Circular breathing?
No, it's just that you have these free divers that came in and trained me how to do it, and it's not pleasant. It's really...
You panic. Do you get to a moment where you panic?
No, actually, you get to the moment where you train your system to... I'm controlling the breath. So I've got a low heart rate anyway, and very low heart rate, which means my body's not using as much oxygen, but also we did stuff to bring the heart rate down lower in certain breathing exercises. And I trained for a long time to the point when I finished the sequence, there'd be times I'd be sitting there talking in meetings and I wouldn't breathe. I realized I am not breathing, and I had to turn my autonomic system back on to breathing in.
That's bad. That's bad.
I know. That was a little... I did that, so I'm done with that.
But actually, Jude, though...
Jude.
No, stop it.
Jude?
Stop it.
Jude?
First the running.
No, stop it. In the young Pope, you do hold your breath.
For about 40 seconds, yeah.
No, it was quite a long time. It was no 6.5 minutes, but it was a long time.
Yeah, it's no 6.5 minutes.
Thank you. Did you train for it? So you know, you start feeling that agony.
I mean...
It's painful.
I didn't actually, because it's not. It really isn't that long. Basically, it was in the script that he's had this trauma. I don't want to give anything away. He
give a little bit
has
away.
A prayer, and it comes around, and we had the time. He said it comes around, and like you're saying, the thing that takes the longest is once you're down there, you're waiting for the bubbles to clear.
Yes.
And they're ready, and then you hear. Well, because they've got microphones in, so you hear...
Then you start to feel...
You do a little...
pain starts to come, you could feel the
That's
oxygen.
why I asked about the panic, because I was just trying to count it or recite the prayer, but then I worried that the prayer would start changing speed, so I started counting, and then I knew every time I got to, like, 70, I was always starting to think, OK, I hope they're there soon, because then I had to trust that they were in front of me for when I open my eyes, do this, and then I go up, so...
Wow.
But it was no 6.5 minutes.
But still, you know that pain. I mean, I had to train to
It's
be
fun
able to
stuff
get past
to do,
it. I mean, the
though,
first time
right?
I did it was like... Yeah,
Learning that kind of stuff is honestly, I think...
Yeah.
No 6.5 minutes.
No.
But it's a perk. You know, you learn to do these weird things and wonderful things.
Can I
and
say
they're
that's so
challenging.
not a useful thing to know how to do? I mean, learn French.
Well, say you're out with, you know, when you get thrown out of the boat and you're down there, now you know how to hold your breath.
I could stay alive for an extra 6 minutes.
For an extra 6 minutes. You beat them all.
Yeah. He was the last one to die.
You're on the Titanic. You're the last one to go.
Yeah. You get to wave them all goodbye. Yeah. They all hate you as they die. Yeah. It's useful, you're quite right. All right, Catherine Tate fans, this is amazing. Catherine Tate is back with a new live show. It's Catherine Tate Show Live, and it's kicking off in New York on the 31st of October, and then touring the country till December.
Yes.
But now, you've never done the characters live before,
No,
have
I've
you?
never done it live.
So how does it work?
Don't know yet. At the moment, it's a logistic thing because I'm doing 18 different characters, and I've got to get on and off and put the prosthetic stuff on and get back on, and it's be a right old time of it when I.
I don't know, you guys probably aren't familiar, are you? Can you explain any of these characters to Tom and Cobie?
I do a belligerent teenage character, a belligerent old age lady, an old age pensioner character. I think all my characters are quite belligerent. We realised as I was writing this one, it's the one thing they all have in common. It's they tend not to like the world, particularly. Where did I get that from? So it's just lots of different characters. Yeah.
And Nan's voice, because it's an old granny, a kind of foul-mouthed granny, but like properly foul-mouthed.
You do some now, Fran?
Oh, all right. Well, I actually... I got the voice when I was at drama school, when I was training, and they split up our year, and half the year went to schools to give kids a really serious devised play about not taking drugs. The other half, except for 4 of us, went to another school to talk about using condoms when you start having sex.
Great.
And 4 of us got asked to go around the local old age pensioners' home and give them a trip down memory lane, which, as it turns out, old people can't be dragged down memory lane. They don't want to go. They don't want to go. So we turned up, you know, it was about 18, and they'd put us in sort of old agey clothes and hats, and they asked, and we used to go in to their recreation room, you know. There's a table tennis, you know, with cobwebs on it. Not being used. But it's their sort of recreation room, and we'd stand up in front of them and sing, I think it was the Andrews Sisters or something, and they go, well, we'd have to go, don't sit under the apple tree with anyone else but me. And as we walked on, there was one place, it was in Temple Fortune, because I went to Central in North London, and they sent us to this place, and as I walked on, one lady, as I walked on, she went, oh, here we go. And I remember thinking, oh, this is extraordinary. And as I was doing my stuff, and we did it for about 20 minutes, and all the time she was just like, oh, she's all I know, isn't it, this? And at the end of it, and we'd been doing a very professional job as we were 18, you know, whatever it was, you know, it's a long way to Tipperary, join in, it's a long... And at the end of it, she went, is she going to stay in front of that telly all day? and so I thought, I'll remember that.
But apparently your mother's terrified that people will think it's her mother.
No, my mum does say you mustn't keep swearing, because in the show that I do, I took that character and made her a grandmother, and she swears a lot. And my mum's very concerned that she says, you mustn't keep doing that because people will think that's Nanny.
It's not.
And it's not.
Not. But who was it? Was your godmother gave you a line?
My godmother, and I actually did use it in the show, my godmother said when my cousin had had a baby, she said, Teresa's had the baby. She's calling it Tesco's. Tesco's is the name of a supermarket. It's a big supermarket. And I said, I'm almost certain she's not called the baby Tesco. She went, she has. Well, I can't pronounce it anyway. And I rang up my cousin and I said, Trees, what's the baby called? And she said, Francesca.
Does any of this ring true with you, because isn't your mom British?
My mom is British, yeah. She's from Norfolk, yeah.
Is that why you use the word
all the time.
Good old mum.
That's what
Good
it
old
is.
mum.
Just heard it around the house.
I mean, is it a British thing where you're just so cruelly honest a lot of the time? 'Cause I had this one moment with my mother, and I was in the 12th grade in high school, and we put on the production of Singing in the Rain. And instead of giving me a part where I spoke, they gave me a part where I sang, which I'm not great at. And it wasn't great. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't great. And my mom came to our first performance, and you know, we were all excited, and I was like flushed, and I felt really great, and I did it. I nailed it, even though it was a challenge for me. And I came off stage, and she said, "Oh, Cobie, oh, you were so wonderful. You couldn't sing a note of it, but you just sang it anyway." And I still had like 8 shows to go. And so as I'm in there, by the way, singing "Putting on the Ritz," which is not in Singing in the Rain, it was just in my mind, and it was horrible.
Yeah, that's a British mother. Yeah. Or an Irish mother.
Another British mother thing. I'm going out. All right, go out. Yeah, you look great. You're going to a, you know, first night or whatever. You look nice. Does my hair look all right? Looks all right from the back.
Catherine Tate, good luck with your tour. I'm sure it'll be a huge
Thank you very much.
success. The
Thank
people
you.
have
Thank
spoken.
you.
Jude Law, you've got your brilliant new TV drama. It's The Young Pope. It starts Thursday at 9 on Sky Atlantic, and it's a huge, lavish... I mean, it's extraordinary the way television is going now, that the production values, the scale of these things are enormous. And the premise is that you play this kind of young, charming... but
Lenny
kind of,
Bellardo, his name is.
yeah, but kind of kick-ass, more like a politician almost.
Ish. It's current day. He's just been inaugurated as Pope Pius XIII. The conclave, the College of Cardinals, have no idea how he's been elected because no one can work out who voted for him. They're all trying to figure out what kind of a pope he's going to be because no one really knows much about him. Is he going to be liberal? Is he going to be reformist? Is he going to be dogmatic? Is he going to be progressive? He doesn't really know who he can trust. And the story really unpeels. You learn more about his background. He was a child orphan. You learn through his relationships with the various cardinals, priests, nuns in the Vatican what his aim is and why he's being put in this position. But, you know, yes, he is the first American pope. He's the youngest pontiff in history. So he's got a certain expectation. He smokes, he drinks Coke, but he's also got a lot of secrets that maybe you aren't expecting.
And the brilliant Diane Keaton is in it. I mean,
yeah, Diane plays Sister Mary, who is the nun that he raised him in his orphanage, and she comes over as a kind of confidant. It's got a wonderful international cast because, of course, it's in the Vatican where all the cardinals from around the world. So we have wonderful Spanish actors, French actors, Italian actors, Chilean actors. James Cromwell is an American cardinal who is my confidant as well. Yeah.
Where'd you shoot it?
In Rome. All in, well, 7 months in Rome, a month in Venice, and then a little bit in South Africa because...
oh, poor you.
In the Vatican.
Listen, we must move on, but very quickly, obviously Jack Reacher is Jack Reacher 2.
Yes.
But apart from the Mission Impossible movies, we don't really associate Tom Cruise with franchises or sequels. And yet, exciting news reaches. Is it true there's going to be a Top Gun 2? I know.
Oh. No.
Oh, come on. Come on. This was on the Tweety Jerry... here we go. Look, there we go. There's Jerry Bruckheimer. Discuss a little Top Gun 2.
Yes, we're discussing it. We're discussing it.
What?
We're trying to figure it out.
Oh, do it. Go on.
I'm
Look
trying.
at there. Look, yeah. You sold 600 tickets right there. 600 tickets.
If we could figure it out, I'd love to work on it. If we could figure it out.
The only thing I would think is because again it goes back to why. Because I've heard you in interviews talking about the trials of being in one of those jets.
Yeah.
I mean, it's horrific. Or would you be better now? Because
Oh
you've
no,
done...
because I fly aerobatics now. But when you first start flying, you get sick. You know, you.
But like
can't help
properly
it.
sick.
Yeah, properly. Like fill a bag sick. You know. I know the first day when you've flown in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you get really sick.
Yeah. You know, I flew with the Blue Angels, and then I went, when we were filming, my deal was, when I made my deal, I said, I've got to fly in the F-14. I made it with the studio. And I had to be filmed in the F-14, live. And so I had to go through all the ejector seat training, and I couldn't wait to fly. So in the morning, I was the first pilot that I flew with. His name was Bozo. And yeah.
Gives you confidence.
Yes, yeah. So I was like, hi, how are you? Bozo. Bozo. Okay. And we were up there, we had 5 minutes of film, and we had to turn, you know, we had to coordinate, he and I, and we had other airplanes coming in on us, and there was air combat maneuvers, and we very detailed briefings and everything. So we're going out, and we're just right, you know, I don't know, a couple feet off the deck in the desert, and we're just sweating. I'm sweating in the F-14. And because we were doing heavy maneuvers. And we did a really heavy maneuver, pulled like 9.5 Gs. And you know, you go out, you've got a G suit on, but you know, you just kind of black out. And when I came through, it's like I had my barf bag right here, my side of the thing. I was like, okay, so now I'm gonna go get it done so I can do the next take. So I leaned down like this, pulled it out, I was like, just went down like this. And he, at that point, decided to pull up. And he pulled up so hard and for so long. I mean, I can't do it now. My head literally was touching the ground with the G-force at my spine. And the push to talk was right here. I was going like this, going, Bozo, Bozo, Bozo. And it's like, you know, I mean, he was going up forever. So finally, he leveled off, and I had the bag in my hand. I was like, I said, Bozo. Didn't you see? You get a check. You didn't tell me you were going to do that. My head was like, what? He says, yeah, they don't call me Bozo for nothing. So I had my barf bag. I held up, you know.
It's time for music. I'm so excited to welcome this Grammy-winning rock band to the show for the first time. Performing their new single, Waste a Moment, from their new album, Walls, it is the mighty Kings of Leon! Do you have an order you sit in? Hello, sir. Hello, very nice to see you. Don't join the gang. Hello, very nice to see you. Lovely to see you. Hello, very nice to see you. Come in, come in, come in. Now, okay, is the room? Yes, we're all in. We're in. It's a tight car, but we're not going far. Okay, that is from the new album, Walls. It's out now. And this is recorded on Thursday, so I'm pretty sure that by tomorrow that's going to be #1, right?
We hope so.
We think so, yeah.
Yeah, but it was #1 in midweek, so nothing else has happened. Yeah, it is. And so, Kingsland, it's the three brothers. You're the, and then cousin on the end there.
That's right.
Aww.
Right.
Is that weird? Do you feel kind of excluded because you're the cousin?
Absolutely not. No, we've always been really close since we were
You
young.
did put him on a stool, I mean.
Yeah.
It's like Christmas. Yeah. It's like, yeah. There's a funny card table with some plastic on it and that stool.
Thanks.
But now your mom, she is very involved. Not your mother, obviously. You're just the cousin. Your mother. She's very involved. She clears all the material. Is that right?
She tries to. She says she does. But
Yeah, she didn't hear this one. She was pretty upset. I remember we were about to release the first single, and she was like, y'all are getting a whooping. I haven't even heard this album yet. She said, it'll never be successful if I don't hear it first.
No, I like it. Even on Twitter, bless her. I like this is such a mother tweet. So you're excited for the new single, Waste a Moment. Buy it if you haven't already. And underneath, that is your mom, I'm guessing. Betty Ann Murphy.
Yeah.
Text me how to find it. Tried to last night and never did. And like 3 angry emojis. You're in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
we're getting a whooping.
You are good. But hey, she didn't need to hear it. It's a huge success. It's #1.
That's right.
Take that, Betty Ann Murphy.
She'll never hear it.
Yeah. And listen, I'm so happy for you, and thanks for doing that live and everything, because I know it's not easy to get all that equipment and everything. Kings of Leon, everyone. Yeah. Very good. Now, very quickly, just before we go, we've got time for a story 2 in the big red chair. Who's there? Oh, hello.
Hello.
My God, how tall are you?
6'3.5".
Is that all? You look about 7'5".
These shoes are big.
Yeah. What's your name?
Luke.
And where are you from?
Perth, Australia.
Perth.
Yeah.
Nothing. Do you live here or travelling?
I'm living here. I'm a teacher in Tower Hamlets.
OK, I mean, obviously you teach children. What do you teach them?
Little kids, year 2s, so everything.
Everything?
Yeah.
He knows it all, everyone.
I'm struggling with the British history, though, a little bit.
Well, I'm sure they are too. Ofsted, it's him. OK, off you go with your story.
So my wife and I were in Colombia on a bus, on a party bus. We did not speak a word of Spanish, and no one on the bus spoke a word of English. We're having a great time sipping rum, but then I got struck with probably the worst bout of food poisoning I have ever had in my life. Like, I'm talking, it was stage 12, critical code brown.
Nicely expressed, I thought.
The thing is, my wife, because we didn't speak any Spanish, she was really trying hard to explain to anyone that would listen. She's a really bad mimer, and she's trying to mime that I'm very, very sick, but it just looked like she was miming that I really wanted to dance. So all of the people were just looking at me and pointing and saying, yeah, yeah, in Spanish, obviously, sí, sí. But yeah, that just sort of went downhill from there. Eventually, my wife was able to somehow communicate that I could get off the bus, and we managed to safely exit the bus.
Get out of stupid... No, boy! What a terror. After all of that, he didn't even himself. I can only apologise. What a dull story. I was a little ill, but not that ill, on a bus. So, one more. Okay, we'll just squeeze in one more. Quick, quick, quick. This is the one. This is the one. What's your name, lady?
Dawn.
Dawn. I've high hopes for Dawn. Where are you from, Dawn?
The Hope Peninsula in Kent.
Woohoo! Are you here alone, Dawn?
No, there's 3 out there.
Well, they're very quiet. Could someone wake Dawn's friends? All right, Dawn, off you go with your story.
Right. When I first met my husband, he used to make a lot of bread. So one day I decided to make some myself.
Can I just say, I love that. That's amazing. Okay.
I got the flour out of the bread cupboard and it had black bits in it. Weren't sure what they was, so I sieved them and made the bread. A few days later, I found out what the black bits were. We had mice in the cupboard. And he'd eaten the bread.
Is that... See... Is your husband's here?
Yeah, he doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Where's Dawn's husband? There he is. Look, hale and hearty. Well done. Should we let Dawn walk? Because I just like Dawn. Yeah. Dawn, you can walk. Come on. Very good. Well done, everyone. If you want to join us on the show and have a go in that red show, you can. Just contact us via our website at this very address. That is it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So please say a huge thank you to my guests. It's Kings of Leon! Catherine Tate! Jude Law! Cobie Smulders! And Mr. Tom Cruise! Join me next week with music from Leanne Rimes, Breaking Bad star Bryan Cranston, and 2 of our hottest young British actors, Benedict Cumberbatch and Eddie Redmayne. I'll see you then. Good night, everyone.